We sit across the table every morning and pass the sugar without touching hands. We've learned to move around each other's silence, the way that water moves around the sand. We still say goodnight, we still say good morning, we still perform the rituals of care. But something in the inches between our bodies has grown into a distance hard to bear. To be filled with love, the spaces between us will never widen enough. Now they stretch like oceans across the bed we share. The spaces between us are the only things still there. The only thing still there. You laugh at something on the television, I turn to share it, but the moment's gone. By the time I find the words to say it, the show has moved and so have we moved on. I saw you crying in the kitchen once. You stopped when you heard me on the stairs, and I pretended that I hadn't seen it. We've gotten very good at not being there. I don't know when we learn to be so careful, so precise about the borders of our pain. But careful isn't love, and precise isn't living. And I'd rather have the chaos back again. The spaces between us were not always this wide. The spaces between us were where we used to hide from everything that frightened us. We'd find each other there. Now the spaces between us in the dark. Tell me what you're thinking, tell me what you're missing, tell me if you feel it too. This quiet falling apart, because I would rather break this open, raw and bleeding on the floor, and spend one more careful measured morning passing sugar, saying nothing anymore. The spaces between us don't have to stay this way. There's a box beneath my bed, filled with words I never said. Your photograph still fades to gold, like every story left untold. I wrote your name 100 times, between the stanzas, between the lines. But every time I reach the end, I folded it and sealed it in. Maybe time would give me courage, maybe silence was my language. But the seasons came and still I held every word inside this shell. This is the last letter I never sent, the love I carried but never lent. Read between the lines of all these years, find me where the ink has mixed with tears. I wrote you everything, I wrote you whole. Now the page is worn, but you still hold the part of me that never found a way to give this letter to you someday. Your voice still echoes on the stairs, soothe. The scent of you still fills the air. I memorize the way you smile before I let the distance build. Now autumn comes the way it does, and I remember why and was, how love can live in envelopes, between the paper, between the hopes. If you ever find these pages worn and yellow through the wasn't a storm, it wasn't a fight, it wasn't the slamming of a door at night. It was quieter than that, more final somehow, like the last light leaving a room, and I didn't know how to name what I was watching as it slowly went away. How a love that filled the years could just dissolve inside a day, without a word, without a warning shot, without a trace, just the last light leaving and the dark taking its place. I've seen sunsets that I thought would never end. I've seen the longest summers finally bend into autumn without asking for permission. That's the way it went, without a word, without a vision. When the last light leaves, you don't hear it go. When the last light leaves, you just stop to know that the room is different, that the warmth has changed. When the last light leaves, nothing stays the same. Nothing stays the same. I looked across the table and I saw it there, in the way you held your coffee, in the way you didn't care to look up when I entered, didn't notice when I left. Just two people in a house, running low on breath. And I wanted to reach over, shake the table, make some noise, say, remember when this kitchen had a different kind of voice. But the man I've become knows better than to beg the light to stay, when the light has made its choice to go away. So I sat there in the half-dark, watching daylight die. Didn't reach across the table, didn't ask you why. Some endings are too honest to be dressed in drama's clothes. Some endings just wear silence and the closing of a door. When the last light leaves, you don't feel the cold. When the last light leaves, you just feel old and tired in a way that sleep can never really cure. When the last light leaves, nothing feels as sure as the darkness that comes after what was pure. I sat there until midnight, I sat there until the street went quiet too. I sat there in the dark of what we'd been and what we'd become, and I understood that some things don't end loudly, some things just exhale, like a candle that burns faithful to the very end of its wick and simply stops. And the room isn't angry, and the room isn't sad. It's just a room now, just walls, just air, the way it was before. We filled it with everything we had. edge of a season when everything felt possible and new. You smiled like someone who had reasons, and I had none, so I invented two. We talked till the restaurant closed around us. We sat in your car till the cold came in. And something that had no name found us right there, between almost and begin. And we knew, I think we always knew, that we were beautiful and slightly broken. Two people fluent in the almost, and terrible at the things less spoken. We were good at being almost, almost happy, almost whole, almost saying all the right things, almost giving all our souls. We were experts in the almost, in the hallway, in the space between goodbye and hold me closer, between the leaving and the stay. We were so good at being almost. We almost moved in come October. You almost stayed that final night. We almost had the conversation that might have finally gotten it right. But almost has a way of protecting us from the terror of the real and true. And I think we chose the almost consciously, because the real was too much to get through. But God, what a beautiful almost! What a stunning, aching, glowing almost! Most people don't even get the almost. Most people live their whole lives in the never. And we had spring and summer and a winter and 3 years of Sundays in between, and a love that didn't need a name to matter. We were more than almost, more than it seemed, more than it seemed. We were more than it seemed. We were good at being almost, almost present, almost free, almost everything we needed, almost you and almost me. But our almost was a country with its own light, its own grace. And I wouldn't trade our almost for a perfectly completed place. We were rare in our almost, we were real in our almost. We were loved, we were loved in our beautiful, broken, golden almost. Almost is not nothing. Almost is not less. Almost, when it's us, was always, always the best. had a plan, we had a road, a list of names for kids we'd never know. We marked the towns in red and blue. We had a whole life mapped for two. I kept the folded paper still inside the drawer beside the sill. Sometimes I take them in my hands and trace the roots to promised lands. But the roads kept splitting without warning, and we chose different ends of morning until the distance swallowed whole. Every plan we'd ever told, burn the maps we drew together, every promise made of paper, every destination crossed in pen. I can't go back to who I was back then. Burn the maps, burn the dreaming. God, it hurts to see the meaning of two people who believed they knew where the road was going, me and you. So burn the maps, just burn the maps we drew. You used to say that love was north, the only compass worth it all. So I gave up the other roads and followed you through the undertow. The north kept shifting in your hands, and I kept losing where I'd stand, till one December cold and still, you packed the map and left the hill. I'm not angry anymore, I'm just standing at the door of a house we built with borrowed time and borrowed trust and borrowed rhymes. Maybe loving was enough, even when it wasn't tough enough to last. Maybe two good people at the wrong crossroads Threw my bags into the trunk at dawn. Left the key beneath the mat and moved along. Didn't say a word to anyone I knew, just pointed at the highway and drove through. The radio kept finding songs that stung, all the good ones from when we were young. So I turned it off and let the engine speak, the only honest voice I've had all week. But the miles don't erase what the memory keeps. The open road can't outrun what's buried deep. I've been driving since the morning, still no closer to the version of myself from before you. Miles of empty road, and I still feel the weight. Miles of empty road, but I can't outrun fate. Every white line passing, every small town crossed, still miles of empty road. Everything I lost. I stopped at some motel in Tennessee, paid cash and didn't give my real name free. Sat beside the window in the dark, listening to the highway in my heart. The trucker in the next room had his TV on. Something about a love that had gone wrong. I almost knocked to tell him that I understood that some things sound better understood. But strangers don't need strangers, and their grief and broken men don't always find relief in talking. Sometimes silence is the only road that bears the full and terrible weight of a load. Miles of empty road, just the engine in the night. Miles of empty road, no destination right. Every exit number, every county line, still miles of empty road. Still yours, still mine. Somewhere past the Georgia line, the sky turned pink and golden fine. And for one honest moment in that light, everything felt bearable and right. I pulled over at the shoulder of the world, watched the sun come up slow and unfurl. And I thought maybe distance isn't the answer, but standing still was killing me back there. So I'll drive until the driving teaches something, until the road runs out of road to give. saying it out loud again. In the middle of a sentence, in the middle of the rain, it comes up uninvited, like a song I never learned, but somehow know the words to every time it returns. 3 syllables that change the shape of everything I am. A name that turned an ordinary man into someone who would drive through the night just to stand outside a window in the half-light. They say a name is just a sound the air makes. They say it carries nothing on its own, but they've never had a name become a heartbeat. They've never had a name become a home. The weight of your name is all I carry now. The weight of your name, I don't know how. A word so small can feel this much of me. The weight of your name is all I'll ever need and all I'll ever breathe. Oh, I wrote it in the margin of a novel once, then read the same page 17 times at once, just to see it there beside the printed words, as if it somehow made it more real, more heard. I scratched it from the wood grain of the kitchen floor the night you said this wasn't working anymore. And all I kept repeating as you walked out through the door was just your name, nothing more. Some men pray to something they can't see or touch. Some men find their altar in a bottle or a crutch. I found mine in 4 letters and the space between, the most beautiful and devastating thing. never fade away. Your name, still carrying it, still yours. Never talked about forever. We just talked about tonight. And every night became another, till the days outweigh the light. You'd say my name like a question, like a prayer. We were building something careful on foundations made of air. Maybe we were more than maybe, maybe less than I believed. Somewhere in that in-between was where I loved you most, it seemed. Somewhere between hello and goodbye is where we lived and didn't ask why. In the hallway of almost and nearly there, with your hand in mine and your scent in the air. We never said the word we meant, we just held on where the feeling went. Somewhere between hello and goodbye is where I'll find you if I close my eyes. Your coat still hangs beside the doorway. Your coffee cup still stain the shelf. I keep the light on in the kitchen, as if you might come home yourself. We were good at almost loving. We were fluent in the gray, and every morning felt like either could be our first or final day. Translating what you meant to say, still lost inside the haze. Somewhere between hello and goodbye for the rest of my life. I built my wall so high, the sun forgot to come. I wore my armor even sleeping, even numb. I told myself that strong meant never letting go, that real men didn't bleed where other people know. But then you came with all your hurricane and light, and tore the whole constructed fortress overnight. And standing in the rubble of everything I'd made, I found the only real thing I had never said. I'm not as strong as I pride. It's just a man who's terrified inside. I'm brave enough to break, brave enough to show the cracks, brave enough to break and not pretend I can hold back. All these years of keeping everything inside, brave enough to love you, brave enough to try, brave enough to break for the first time in my life, brave enough to break. The night I almost called you from the parking lot, I sat there for an hour with what I almost got. The courage to admit that I was lost without the kind of love I never learned to live without. I drove home in the rain and told myself again that needing someone was a weakness and a sin. But sin has never felt as honest as this ache, and weakness never looked as brave find that breaking is the bravest thing of all my life. The bravest thing of all my life. Breaking and brave. Breaking and brave. Finally free. The house is dark except for one small flame. I set it in the window just in case you came. The neighbors probably think I've lost my mind. A grown man burning candles for someone left behind. I made your favorite coffee, let it cool. I'm not sure when I stopped being rational, but rational was never what we were. Two people burning bright and burning hard. The midnight comes and goes without a sound. The candle keeps on burning, burning down. And I keep watching shadows on the wall, pretending every one of them is you. Coming down the hall, there's a candle in the window burning low. A light I keep for you so you will know that wherever you have gone, whatever road you're on, there's a candle in the window. And I won't let it go. Not tonight, not ever. I won't let it go. I found your scarf behind the bedroom door, the one you wore that winter, nothing more. But I held it to my face and breathed you in, and lost an hour I'll never find again. The clock above the fireplace ticks on, the only conversation since you've gone. And every tick is just another proof that time moves even under a broken roof. The second hour passes, then the third. I haven't moved, I haven't said a word, just watching how the wax runs slowly down, like every promise melting one small point of warmth and light in all that dark and white. I hope you feel it